Welcome back to the TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got some videos today from TikTok. Password bros. Why are we leaving? I give you guys some good-ass reasons why we're leaving. So, I'm excited. Thank you guys for the close to 5,000. I'm excited for my business partner, Max, the other side of Chow Time. Just see all the things that we do. I'm sure you'll hear some crazy stories between us and just get a little bit more some personal stories from me and just, where I've been and, how I got here. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. And it's time for that chow. It's chow time.
Love is not enough to keep your husband. You need to also respect your husband. And if you're wondering what does that mean, respecting him means that when he tells you something, you don't make him repeat it more than once. Respecting him means when he's not around, you still honor him and you act like he's around and you behave in the way you would when he's around. You know what respect means. You do it with your boss, you do it with your father, so do it with your husband because he is the most deserving of respect than anyone else, and that's the way you keep a man. Love.
I mean, definitely respect your father. I'm not saying I don't think, but, us men as your husbands, this is exactly what we're looking for. And this is exactly why we're traveling.
Sis, can I tell you the truth?
Yeah, you tell him.
A man doesn't care if you love him.
Mm-hmm.
He only cares if you respect him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't care if you have money and do things for him. If when you talk to him like he's a child, or you talk to him with a tone that equals disrespect to him. See, women need love.
Yep.
Men need respect and honor. So I don't care how much you do, how much you sex him, how much you give him. If you got a slick mouth and don't know how to talk to him, he'll go find somebody who is not as cute as you, that won't do as much for him, but respects him. Learn how to control that mouth, sis. That mouth do, or what that mouth do matters, and it only matters if it's respectful. Remember that today, and carry on.
I don't think very many women are going to take heed from this, but she's correct. I wish more Western women would take this, but this is a given for foreign women, from Colombia, from most of Asia. So it's less hassle. Shout outs to Filipina P.
But it's interesting that your reaction is to attack the men who are leaving and tell them that they're losers who aren't good enough to get a woman in the West.
I don't get why men are doing this too when, why do you care where we go or what we do? I don't judge men for wanting to do what they want to do. I just suggest, better options at times. That's what my channel is all about.
Yep. Once again, it's the man's fault. And you attack us Asian women too. You call us poor, uneducated, submissive, desperate women who are happy with your table scraps and rejects. But if you truly believe we were getting your leftovers, the men you don't want anyway, then why do you sound so angry and defensive about it? And try to shame men for finding happiness here?
Again,
wouldn't you?
It's even worse when men do it. It's so unbelievable that men try to shame other men for wanting to find respect and love in another country.
Be thanking us for taking out your trash? And as far as Filipino women being uneducated, we have the same percentage of college graduates that you do. And what you call submissive is what we call being agreeable. Do I look uneducated, submissive, and desperate to you?
No, you
don't.
Well,
guess what? There are millions more like me over here, just waiting to have a shot at making your men happy. You also call us gold diggers and claim that we only want green cards to escape to the promised land. Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but many of us Filipinos are happy to stay right where we are. But
they really are. A lot of Filipinos don't actually really care to come to America. Or Filipinas, sorry.
If a woman needs love, a man needs respect. But it's almost easy.
It's always the foreign women that understand this to such a degree that, Western women have no clue.
For us to say, well, he can get my respect when he earns it. Can you imagine if your husband said she can have my love when she earns it?
Yep.
Just as much as women need love, your husband needs respect. Not only
right.
was he created to be able to need this, to receive it, he was built that way. He's going to be drawn to the places where he actually does receive it.
Exactly why we're drawn to, Asian countries, South American countries. this is a given for these women.
Whether it's his workplace, you know, some of us are like, why is he always out of the house? Why doesn't he like to be at home? Why does he always feel so grumpy or look so grumpy when he's at home? But then for some reason, when we're out with his friends or when he's at work, he's thriving there. You see so much joy in him. It's because he's receiving respect. He's going to find respect in the relationships where he receives it. And if that's the case, we've got to figure out a way to understand that there is a true need for a man to be able to receive respect. That's good. If a woman needs love,
Again, I really don't understand the men that you know, attack us all the time and just want to say, you know, we're whatever we are. You know, like, do they not care about respect? Because most Western women really don't respect men, not at least not the way that, you know, foreign women do. It was so awesome. I had to get another clip for her.
A lot of women come online and disrespect men like it's some kind of badge of honor. It's not. Just because you can get on a computer, type whatever you want on a keyboard, doesn't make you a strong woman. What actually makes you is bitter.
Exactly like the men too. You find out that Asian girls have traditional values and respect their men above all else. Hey, cutie. Isn't this crazy how women over there treat their men? You know, like, I'm not going overseas expecting this, but when you see shit like this, why do you want to stay? Why?
Got a sweet Asian chick, she gon' long me. You know.
Well, damn. It looks like this war is Asian women against American women. All of the countries that these passport bros are going to, including South American countries, against American women.
Damn right.
And what I don't understand about it is, why are American women so upset? The men that are going are the men that you guys said that you did not want.
Correct.
They were too broke. They weren't tall enough. They weren't fit enough. They didn't make enough money. They didn't
Preach,
have
brother,
enough
preach.
ambition. They hadn't traveled enough. They didn't speak well enough. They didn't have enough swag. Now these men go to other countries, find wives, get treated like kings, and now you guys are saying the women from these countries are poverty-stricken and uneducated? It seems
Really?
like jealousy.
Yep. Whew, that was some good chow. I am satisfied. Why men are leaving? It's so obvious. But yet women over here want to shame men in every way possible. Even the men. Again, I'm quite confused that there's so many men out there that do the same thing to try to shame men to stay here for some reason. So please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time.